Hey guys, this is Dylan from Prevail, and you are watching Tattoo.com.
Hey, fuckers. It's ROCKwell UnScene, and welcome to Rockville. Finally, we're getting an interview without a band playing behind us. And who are you, sir? What band are you in?
I am Dylan. I play in a band called Prevail.
Never heard of you guys. What are you all about?
Well, we're just a couple of dudes from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, Detroit sucks.
Yeah, totally. Except for Go Red Wings. No, we're just a couple of dudes from Michigan that like to play some fucking heavy music, man.
See, I'm a Green Bay Packer fan, and you probably a Lion fan?
I am, but...
you admit that?
Yeah, I'll give you guys where credit's due. You guys have our number, which is a little frustrating, but...
Yeah. Well, you probably have heard of the band Wilson, also from Detroit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the last time I talked to those guys on Shiprock this year, it was right after the Packers beat the Lions, so... I was having my moment with the Detroit dudes. Yeah. But, okay, so... Obviously, I'm fucking with them. I do know who Prevail is. Saw you guys a shit ton last year doing these festivals. What is it like for you guys to do these major festivals? Because you're on the younger side as far as bands are concerned, and you're playing with maybe some of your heroes, musical heroes growing up. What's it like? Are you still kind of pinching yourself?
Yeah, man. I'll be honest with you. We've opened for Breaking Benjamin a couple times, and Ben from Breaking Benjamin's been a huge inspiration for me growing up. So there's been a couple times where I've walked by them back by catering or something. I'm just like, okay, be cool, man. Like, you're both working right now. Just do your thing, and so it's been a pretty cool feeling. But as far as the shows go, man, it's unlike any other thing. I look forward to festivals like Christmas Day, man. It's great.
I gotta say, I gotta pump real quick. We just saw Breaking Ben twice in the last week. Last week at Las Rages in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
And interviewed. We always interview Ben, except for this time. We interviewed because I'm like, Ben, we're fucking sick of you. We love you, but we're fucking sick of you. Let's do a couple of the other guys with some other tattoos we can look at. So we did Keith and Jason. Of course, one of those dudes doesn't have any tattoos, but oh well, that's okay. Yeah. We love the whole band and talk about great guys and a great band. But enough about Breaking Ben. Tell us a little bit more about what people, for people who are not familiar with Prevail, because there are those people. Yeah. There are those people who haven't seen you before. Here's the stupid general question. Who do you compare yourselves to, or what are you kind of similar to?
Ooh,
I know your own entity, your own thing, as every band is. Yeah. But kind of, what would your absolute ideal show be as far as who you played with that like fits right snug complimentary to you guys?
Well, I think first and foremost, I think a lot of us in the band come from different facets of music. Like some people come from a little bit heavier scene, some people like myself come from a little bit of a pop punk scene. But overall, I'd say we're in the same vein of we look up to bands like A Day to Remember, Bring Me the Horizon, those heavy hitters in the scene. And
A Day to Remember from Ocala, right down the road from where we're at in Jacksonville.
But in the same sense too, we look at we like to take some of the rhythms of like Linkin Park and some of the vibe of Linkin Park. That we just like all that aggression, That's just
aggression. Yeah. We like aggression. Aggression is a good word.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only way to describe it, man.
And this is a bad question to ask any band, where are you next? But I do know that you're at Fort Rock tomorrow, which people are going to see this interview after that's already done. So, sure. But beyond that, Carolina Rebellion. Are you doing any other festivals?
Well, yeah. Right now we're on a 4-week tour, just a headliner going all around through the U.S. We're doing the festivals. And then we're going to hit a UK, a nice little 8 or 9 show run, and come home and do all of Warped Tour. So we got a nice little summer plan.
We'll see you this summer. We will see you in Dallas Warped Tour. Oh, yeah. That's where we are moving to the Dallas area, and we'll be there by July 28th. So it's going to be kind of at the end, so you guys are probably like, fuck this, we're done, we're out. So we're probably not going to interview you there, but that's awesome. Now, let's talk ink.
Sure.
All right. First off, before we get too close to this, did the same artist do this whole sleeve? And
about 90% of it. So,
artist name?
It's my buddy Joel Matthews. He was working at a company called Ministry Inc., but now he's just kind of doing freelance now. But he's one of my buddies from my hometown, so I had to give him some love and let him do his vision on it. And I love what he's doing so far. I'm gonna let him keep going, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show for the camera all you got here. So don't be afraid.
Pretty much caps off at the shoulder here, but got like this whole Japanese. It's like a Japanese traditional-esque kind of thing here, but got a koi fish with some waves going down. Got the coral there. I don't know if you guys can see it. What I really love about it, it's got the blacks and the negatives, but then it's got just a little pop of color, and I love that. I love that he did what he did with that. Comes down into an octopus down here. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Go ahead and show that right up there.
Yeah.
All right.
Right there.
There you go.
And, the only part that Joel didn't get to do, which was my very first tattoo, is a video game character called Mega Man, who I'm obsessed with. But the whole theme behind the tattoo is him kind of fighting his way through the ocean. It's pretty dorky, I know, but it's pretty metaphorical for me. I love it.
So you love Ben Burnley from Breaking Bench.
Yep.
Because Ben, it's not a revelation of any kind, or definitely not a diss, but Ben is like one of the biggest nerds I know. I love him for it.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody knows he's a super Star Wars geek.
Oh yeah. I mean, I follow him on Instagram, and I saw him got pretty upset with Battlefront 2, and I thought that was hilarious. It's just like, man, he's sticking it to the man. He's telling him, don't fuck up this game, man. And I respect that. I'd have done the same shit.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Don't do it. And Ben has a close spot in my heart, because the first interview I did with him, I told him he could say fuck. Now I think he owns the unofficial record for any interview that we've ever done for saying fuck the most time. But again, we're talking about another band.
Yeah.
You are Prevail, and your name is?
Dylan Bowman. I play the guitar, do the vocals. Yep.
Play guitar and some vocals.
Yep.
Okay. Well, sir, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him I was going to insult him. Okay. And we're out. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your tour. We'll see you out there.
See you around, man.